Hey, welcome to another guided meditation here. And let's take a closer look at how the brain and the mind construct our inner realities. You can go ahead and make yourself comfortable, having an upright spine if possible to make yourself alert. Finding that balance between relaxation and alertness. But it helps to relax all the tension in your body. So you can scan down from the top of your head, relaxing all the muscles in your forehead, your face, your neck, your jaw, scanning down the rest of your body and releasing any major areas of holding and tension. You can take a deep inhale and then exhale long and smooth, releasing any last tension in your body. And I invite you to smile for this meditation, turning up the corners of your mouth and taking a minute to just enjoy with nowhere to go, nothing to do. This is a fun meditation. The attitude you bring to the practice is so crucial. We want the mind to be curious and happy and light if possible. And the smile helps with that. And simply sitting here, enjoying with no expectations. Good start to the meditation. So now you can start to kindle this positive emotion using a tool like the happy memory or a phrase like, may I be happy, a cute animal or baby, or a friend, whichever of those brings up most easily this happy feeling in your body. And then let that feeling pervade and spread throughout your body. Maybe the tingling, vibration, or warmth started in a small part as a sign of the positive emotion. And now you kind of let it spread out and grow and fill up your entire field of awareness. And then, whenever the meta awareness, that observing mind, goes offline and you start thinking about this or that, that's when you can use the 4 R's to recognize, release the distraction, which is like opening your mind as if it were a clenched fist, and relaxing the tension, especially in your head. So recognize, release, open the mental fist. Then relish coming back to the positive feeling. and remain staying with the feeling. You can begin to get curious about how the mind gets distracted. What happened that led the mind to start thinking all those thoughts? Maybe it started with an initial thought or a sound or a sensation or a feeling. You don't have to think about it too much, but just notice, how does the mind go from being in this happy state to suddenly being in a worried or distracted state of mind? And now that your mind is more stable, we can look some more at dependent origination. Notice whatever captures your attention next. Was it a thought, a sound, a feeling, a smell, or something else? And then using the 4 R's, you can come back to the positive emotion, the positive feeling as usual. And again, notice what captures your attention. Paying close attention to how it happens, how this process plays out that takes you from being with the object of meditation, being with the positive feeling, to suddenly being in a distracted state of mind. If your mind wobbles off the positive feeling even slightly, what makes it do so? Is it a thought, a sound, a feeling, a smell, or something else? And it's fine if those things are flowing through your mind and you're staying with the feeling. What we want to notice is when one of those is kind of grabbed onto and your mind contracts around it like a fist and says, I like this, or I don't like this, or starts thinking about it in all sorts of ways that make you lose the feeling. How does that process happen? What makes the mind pull in that direction? And you continue to use the 4 R's when that happens, coming back to the positive feeling. And then again, monitoring with the meta awareness, staying with the feeling, and then noticing what captures your attention. How does that happen? Begin to recognize how quickly the mind moves from one state to another. What causes it to contract in your experience? Can you recognize a subtle tension caused by that contraction? And for the rest of the meditation, you can just continue to use the 4 R's and observe this process of dependent origination. All right. Great work. So you can continue to meditate if you'd like, or if you're ending the session, you can just check in and notice how the session went and what you learned about your mind. And then in everyday life, you can use the 4 R's to recognize when the mind gets distracted and release those thoughts or worried thought stories, relish in the present moment and some kind of positive feeling, bringing up a feeling of gratitude or metta or any of the positive states we've been working with, and remaining with it, remaining with that feeling as long as you can, even as you interact with others and throughout the day. Thanks so much for taking the time to train your mind, and I'll see you in the lesson where we'll talk some more about dependent origination.